they just outplayed us game 3. I mean, there's no way around it. And we're gonna, the best part about the playoffs is how you respond, and never underestimate the heart of a champion, and we have a lot of those.
Just letting you know right then and there, we ain't going away. That's all that is. We got the heart of champions. Y'all might have stole one on our home court. Y'all might have got up one at your home on us, but we not going away because we got a heart of champions. And that's a message being sent loud and clear to Boston and Boston fans.
I'm so pumped up for tonight. Obviously, the game's at 9 o'clock on ABC. So Friday night, feel like I have everything ready, prepared to watch the game tonight.
Oh, you can sleep in the next day. It's so good.
Who's sleeping in? I got 2 kids. Nobody's
I got
sleeping
3.
in over a kid. Yeah, what you sleeping in?
Don't wake up daddy before 8 a.m.
At 6 a.m. It's happening. But that's still sleeping in our job. All I would say, though, Key, it's interesting for me. Obviously, Klay got going. I still don't feel like we've seen Supernova Klay yet, right? Which is for a big-time Game 4 that I kind of feel that this is a must-win for Golden State. It's a must-win.
I think personally it's a must-win for both units. And the reason I say that is when you look up, you rather certainly, as you know, Jay, you rather be 3-1, no question about it. But all of a sudden you 2-2, and you going up against a Golden State Warrior team with all that experience and understanding that things like doubts creep in your mind. I don't give a damn how successful you've been on the road in the regular season or 7-0 on the road in the playoffs. The finals are a different situation. You don't want to have an opportunity to annihilate someone and then you let them creep back in. That's just my only point why I believe it's a big game for both teams.
I just feel like if Boston loses, Boston has some element of confidence that they've won one in Golden State, right? Even though they came back down double digits in the fourth quarter, like they won one.
It's two-pronged.
Yeah,
it's two-pronged. Not only the obvious 2-2 versus 3-1, but the horizons for Boston look longer than Golden State. Klay mentioned it. The clock is ticking on this Golden State nucleus, on Steph, Klay, Dre. And so I think, therefore, Key, not only is a 3-1 hole obviously different than a 2-2 series, even if the other team came back on you to get to 2-2, but Boston is looking at 2 young superstars, 2 young stars who've had a lot of success together already, 25 or under, versus Golden State, who, Draymond looks a half step slow in this series. Klay has already had a couple catastrophic injuries.
This is what kills me with y'all sports talk radio kind of guys.
Keyshawn,
all of a sudden,
sports talk radio.
All of a sudden, Draymond looked a step slow. Well, he didn't look a step slow in game 2. He didn't look a step slow in 3/4 of the first game. Y'all need to stop trying to flip
in game 3.
Key,
oh God,
Key,
stop, man.
So he had a great game too, right? His stat line. My man does in all these games have 15 points and 15 personal fouls.
Yeah, and Jaylen Brown wanted him in that game.
As a primary defender in this series, Key, like individuals are shooting 49% against him. That means 1 of every 2 shots basically is going in.
We done brought up all these statistics about Draymond Green because they lose and he had a bad game. I just can't, Jay. I can't play that game.
No, that is right. That is why
those are opinions based on the facts that are the stats. So, Key,
I understand there's opinions based on the facts that's the stats. But in game 2, those stats were still there from game 1.
That's my point, though, Key.
And we didn't bring them up.
We
didn't say one damn thing about it.
We did bring them up. We talked about how impactful he was in the game. Look at his stat line in game 3.
Yes,
it was nowhere close to game 2. So when 2 out of the 3 games are crappy games, that's going to be the reason why we're going to talk about Draymond Green's impact.
Pat Beverly brought this up on This Just In yesterday, 2 p.m. Eastern, ESPN. He said that Jaylen Brown is hunting. He's hunting Draymond. He wants Draymond. When the star on the other team says, I want that dude, and then gives him the business consistently, it's a bad look.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus right now.